I'm content every single day. Every single day. I don't want for anything. And I'm not even talking about material things here. I wake up to unconditional love from my puppies. Like, and they bring me so much joy. Am I saying?
Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
I feel like I'm sinking deeper into the bath of, just unapologetic, just appreciation for the life that I'm living and the woman that I'm becoming, and I refuse to let anybody take it from me. I am so content.
Who's trying to take anything away from you? What are you talking about? Let me make this very clear, guys. Trust me, let me make this very clear. I'm just doing this video for because it makes a good case study. But in the grand scheme of things, nobody gives a damn about Melyssa Ford like that. Not like she think they do. Trust me, Melyssa Ford is nobody important anymore.
Dare I say happy that I'm just tickled pink that it had such a visceral reaction for people. A lot of women seem to resonate with the content, and a lot of men seem to have their panties in a bunch.
Yes.
Well, that's not true, Melissa. Nobody had their panties in the bunch. You see, what Melyssa Ford doesn't understand is when you come to the internet saying ridiculous and delusional things, people are going to react to it. That's something she's not mature enough to understand. But I'm gonna let her cook.
Which is what I really loved, because for me, it was mostly positive.
Yeah.
But I think that the centralizing thing was just around the concept of Bething, which we're now going to call kidding because people did not like that.
Yeah.
But this concept of women who have come to a place, the reason why I liked the idea of a royal figure, because it's very clear to understand why a royal person would be reserved about bringing on a partner, because immediately it would diminish their power. So traditionally we think for women, when you get a man, he enhances your social status, he enhances your power, it expands you. But for today's day and age, it's not necessarily as true as it once was. That to be said, this concept for women who are kind of coming into this, and we talked about tacit knowledge versus structured knowledge, this awareness that I bring a lot to the table, I have a lot to offer, I have a very full life, I've worked very hard on myself, and the pool of people who I'm expected to mate with haven't done the same. And I'm told that my value is whether or not
Well, my question to that would be, what is it about you that those are the men that you're attracting? And who to say that you bring a lot to the table? Who's the same? I mean, whether you like it or not, at the end of the day, men, we still get to pick. We're the customers. I know you ladies don't like to hear that, but we're the customers. We still get to pick. So if you're experiencing low tier men who can't do a damn thing for you, that's on you. That says more about you than it does them. Because you attract what you are. What makes you think what you bring to the table is what men care about? That's the thing that you need to understand.
I can link up with that person who hasn't worked as hard to be the person that I am today, and them being like, there's something not right about that.
And who's controlling the idea? Who's controlling the idea of that idea of value? Men have dangled marriage.
Men, we control that. You see, just like you women get to say being with a man doesn't serve you, right? We get the control of what's valuable to us. You see, you women don't like when your logic is twisted around back on you. That's what they don't like. You women don't like when y'all can't control everything. That's the problem that they seem to be having.
In front of us like a carrot, since that is the thing that they feel like is the ultimate goal for us. And that is the pressure that society has put on us. It is no longer the truth.
Well, here's the thing, Melyssa Ford. You're 50 years old. Ain't nobody trying to marry you. Anybody that's trying to marry a 50-year-old, you have to be like the bottom of the barrel. You are the lowest tier man out there. If you're trying to marry a 50-year-old. Guys, no, once again, guys, nobody gives a damn about Melyssa Ford. She's slowly getting pushed out of the industry because she brings no value to the table. She got fired off the Joe Budden podcast because she has no value. Jason Lee even fired her from his podcast because she just wasn't good. When you go to her little YouTube channel, her podcast, she don't really get that many views. She's just not very good at what she does. And she's still living off this uh, early 2000s video vixen image reputation that she had back in the day. That's over with. That's the only thing that people know you for. People don't really know you for anything else because she's not really talented outside of being a video vixen.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to control. That's what it all comes down to, control over finances, control over status. The thing that I found most funny about all of the men that were kind of in an uproar over what I was saying, when they hear the word decenter men, they hear I can no longer control anything that this woman does because she
Well, in order for somebody to control you, Melyssa Ford, they have to be checking for you, and nobody is checking for you like that. I hate to bust your bubble, but nobody's checking for you like that. Once again, this is a 50-year-old woman talking like she still has some leverage out here in the game.
she's not all of the normal things that she would be looking for: a protector, a provider, a ring on her finger. None of those things impress me or impress upon me, or even feel like I need them. I have proven I can take very good care of myself. And
Well, of course, you better because you're an adult. Guys, these women, they always like to brag on shit that shouldn't be bragged about. They can take care of themselves. You better, you're a goddamn adult. If you don't, you're gonna be homeless. You're gonna be out here on these streets. That is nothing that the flex about. You can take care of yourself. You're an adult. That's what adults do.
my standards are based on what I have been able to provide for myself.
Oh Lord. Now she's providing for herself. That does not make you a standout. Once again, you're an adult. When men hear shit like this, we laugh at that shit. If I was standing in front of her, man, we was talking and she said that shit to me, I'd laugh in her face and just walk off.
But at the end of the day, I found it really interesting that people seem to feel like I need to justify what makes my life meaningful. I have determined
Who asked you to justify anything? You said something that was ridiculous and people responded to it. Men responded to it. You see, if you didn't have this vitriol towards men, nobody would say anything, Melyssa Ford. Guys, I actually would respect it if she just would have came out online and just said something simple like, you know what, I haven't had the best luck in the dating pool, so I'm just opting out. I just want to be by myself. I can actually respect that. But no, she doesn't. She doesn't just stop there. She just goes on this tangent with her vitriol towards men. And that's why, and once again, when you say something ridiculous and when you say something very delusional, people are going to react to it. You don't like that men have an opinion about what you're saying.
what makes my life meaningful. I have my own system of values. I have
So,
my own ethics, my own moral code. I know what
so what? Who cares?
I place high on the list and what is not very important to me. And I have constructed my life in a way where I'm content every single day. Every single day. I don't want for anything. And I'm not even talking about material things here. I wake up to unconditional love from my puppies, and they bring me so much joy. Am I
Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. Shout out to the motherfucking brother Kevin Samuels. He predicted shit like this. We don't give him enough credit.
am I saying that there's no difference between, my dogs and romantic love? No. They're not the same thing at all. But I will not go searching for romantic love when, by my own lived experiences, I would get further in life drawing a circle on a brick wall and smashing my head in the middle of it. Like, I don't want it. I don't desire it.
You can't get it. They don't want you. You're 50 years old. They don't want you.
I don't desire it. I'm not looking for it. If it falls in my lap, yay. But I'm not sitting in a waiting room anywhere. I'm not.
Would you kind of just contradicted yourself? So that means you actually do want a man. If it falls in my lap, yay. You actually do want a man. But see, guys, once again, I tell you this shit all the time. These women be bullshitting. This shit is cap. When they come out here and talk all this big talk, it's cap.
Not just sitting in a waiting room waiting for my number to be called. Like, here he is, Melyssa. It's not that important to me. I have very strong views just about the gift that life is and what we should be able to do with it. It is a gift from source, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it. It is a gift that has been bestowed to you.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. See, get your ass out of here with that. You are a lonely cat lady. You are a lonely dog lady. That's it. And I find it funny how this woman is on this tangent, this vitriol towards men, when men are responsible for her success. This is the same woman who admitted that she cheated on her boyfriend when she first came to America. She admitted this, and she had no remorse about it. She said she was cheating left and right. And the guy, he loved her. She admitted to never even loving this guy. The guy proposed to her and all. She said she never loved the guy. So this woman, she's one to talk. So she has no room. She has no leg to stand on. But let me know what you think in the comments. This your boy M-A-Z, Mazzo Speaks. Like and subscribe, man. Don't forget to hype the video. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.